What is up, everybody? Welcome back to RacingDudes.com. And in this video, I'm going to kind of present facts. I'm really not here to debate this subject. I'm just going to present the facts of this subject and let you decide. All right, what we're talking about here is something that you're going to hear probably 300,000 times between now and the Kentucky Derby if Sierra Leone keeps running well and ends up the favorite, perhaps, in the Kentucky Derby, if not the favorite, a very short price. You're going to hear that you can't take Chad Brown horses on the dirt, okay? You're going to hear it over and over and over. You're going to hear it on this YouTube channel several times. I guarantee it. That's an opinion. Let me just give you the facts, and then you can decide how you want to proceed with that opinion. And again, I'm not giving you an opinion. I'm just giving you facts. Let's analyze what Chad Brown has done on the dirt as a trainer. So I think you have to start, if you're talking about the Kentucky Derby or other big races on the dirt, you got to start with what big races has he won on the dirt. And obviously his biggest ones have been the Preakness. He's won the Preakness twice. So there's two nice wins on the dirt to start. He's also won 4 Breeders' Cup races on the dirt as well. So that's pretty solid. Let's look at the Kentucky Derby. He got second in the Kentucky Derby in 2018 with Good Magic. However, was really justifiably in that race? Think about it. He got disqualified from the Santa Anita Derby. Now, it was 5 years later, right? Or however long, 4 or 5 years later before they finally did it. So obviously, what are you going to do? If they would have acted quickly and disqualified Justify after the Santa Anita Derby, when the positive test came in, he would not have been in the Kentucky Derby. And Good Magic would have won the Kentucky Derby. Good Magic ran a good second to a Triple Crown winner. So if not for a Triple Crown winner, Chad Brown would already have a Derby win. B, he kind of got screwed out of it anyway. Justify got disqualified from the only points race he ran in to qualify for the Kentucky Derby. Again, it was 4 years later before that happened, but Chad Brown, he kind of probably should have won the Kentucky Derby that year. He also got third with Zandon, a very close third a few years later, of course, losing to Epicenter and also, obviously, Rich Strike. He's also finished second in the Belmont as well with Gronkowski. And again, he lost the Belmont to Justify, a Triple Crown winner. So not too bad there when you look at Breeders' Cup races and Triple Crown race wins. We're talking about the dirt here, 4 Breeders' Cup dirt wins, 2 Preakness wins. Let's read some of the other races, notable races, let's say, that Chad Brown has won on the dirt. The Withers, which was a Kentucky Derby prep race, obviously. The Champaign, he's won that 3 times. The Bluegrass, a main Kentucky Derby prep race, he's won that twice. The Haskell, the Woodward, the Ballerina. He's won the Madison twice. He's won the Pat Day, the Woody Stevens. He's won the H. Allen Jerkins twice. The Alabama, the Delaware Handicap, the Risen Star, just now with Sierra Leone, the Acorn, the Ruffian, the Hopeful, the Cigar Mile twice, the Test, and the Beldame. Let me take a breath. That's 31 if you count the Preakness twice and those 4 Breeders' Cup dirt races. That's 31 major dirt races Chad Brown has won in his career. 31. Okay. Now let's look and say, okay, forget about, I want day in and day out stats. That's great. Chad Brown is a 22% turf trainer over the last year. Chad Brown is a 22% dirt trainer over the last year. His percentages over the last year in all races are exactly the same, turf and dirt. Okay. Let's compare that to Steve Asmussen, Brad Cox, Todd Pletcher. That's just the 3 trainers that come to mind that he's going to have to compete with in the Kentucky Derby. There are others. I'm not saying that's it. I'm saying that's just the big 3. That's why I looked up. You can go look up others if you want and compare. That's fine. Steve Asmussen, 19% on the dirt. Brad Cox, 29%. He stands out. That is an incredible percentage. Todd Pletcher, 21% on the dirt. So very, very comparable numbers there. He's ahead of a couple. He is behind Brad. So take that for what it's worth. Return on investment, $1.34 for Chad Brown on the dirt. So yeah, I think his dirt horses do get a little bit over bet for sure. $1.67 ROI for a $2 wager on his turf horses over the last year. Comparing that, dirt horses for Asmussen at $1.57, Todd Pletcher at $1.39, and Brad Cox again at $1.79. So Cox kind of stands out. His other dirt, categories here, most of them are within range of Asmussen and Pletcher. So take it for what you can listen to people just say, oh, you can't bet a Chad Brown dirt horse. I just wanted to give you the facts. 31 major stakes victories in the United States over the dirt for Chad Brown. 6 at the highest level. And when I say highest level, I think Breeders' Cup, Triple Crown. He's won 6 of them on the dirt. Most trainers don't win 1. He's won 6. So I would venture to say, if you took out all of his turf runners, which is immaculate, and I don't think anybody's saying he's a better dirt trainer than a turf trainer, but I'd venture to say if you took out all his turf horses and you just showed somebody this resume of his dirt accomplishments, I think you would say he's probably on his way to a Hall of Fame career. So those are the facts. You take it for how you want to take it. That's the research I did. Those are the facts. Take it for how you want to. All right, guys. Thanks, everybody, for watching this video. Make sure to hit that like button if you like it. Hit subscribe if you really like it. Want to get alerted anytime we do videos like this. We'll do more stuff like this. As subjects arise that, that we need to talk about for the Kentucky Derby, we're going to do it. All right, guys. Thanks, everybody, for watching, and we'll see you next time.